Yesterday, Bitcoin failed to make a higher high and spent the rest of the day, well, you know. Bitcoin price right now is coiling up for its next major move. I'm going to be sharing my targets as well as the next positions that I am looking to take. And yes, guys, I am still holding the short trades, the setups that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. Currently, right now, holding 4 shorts up over $10,000 in realized profit combined. So what can we expect next for the Bitcoin price, and what are the next trades that I'm looking to open up? We're going to be getting into that today, so make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that bell for notifications because we are bringing you the most timely and the juiciest Bitcoin updates here on YouTube. Bitcoin is right now consolidating in this symmetrical triangle pattern, which is about to break either to the upside or to the downside because we are coming to that last 20% of the triangle. And I'm very, very excited about this break because look, I don't care which way the triangle breaks. Whichever way it does break is going to be setting me up for my next trade. If we take a look at the target of this triangle, we take a trend line from the top to the bottom. If we extrapolate to the upside, we can see it's around that $29-ish thousand level. If we extrapolate to the downside, we can see it's around that 24.7, 25-ish thousand level. Now, both of these targets are very, very key levels of support and resistance. So it's very important to remember how we got to this triangle. Bitcoin came up in the middle of April and made a very nice looking high right at a multi-year level of resistance, the short setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, right from that $30,500 level, the short setup that we're still holding right now. And since that time, we have actually officially made a bearish market structure. We made a high, we made a low, we made a lower high, and now we've officially made a lower low, and we're getting somewhat of a bounce. But after the bounce, we have actually failed to create bullish market structure locally, right? We were hoping yesterday that maybe we were going to put in a higher low and continue with bullish market structure, but instead we are consolidating, waiting for the next move. So what is this next Bitcoin move going to be? Well, here's the thing, guys. We do not know, and we should not care. As traders, we should not care what the next Bitcoin move is going to be. Instead, what we should do is understand that price can do anything, and it's our job to stay one step ahead of the markets and be prepared. Is price going to go up? Is it going to go down? It depends. We can't know what the price is going to do, but just like this guy, why is he so happy although he's wearing adult diapers? It's because he has a plan. He's like, look, if price goes up, that's great. I'll live in Dubai and be a crypto millionaire. If price goes down, that's great. I'll be a depends model. I have a plan for either scenario. And right now, when we take a look at this trend line, we can see that if we extrapolate the triangle to the downside, we are coming down to a major area of support, which is the value area high of this old range that we were trading all the way since June 2022. And in addition to that, we can see it's a retest perfectly of this massive inverted head and shoulders, which means if we get the breakdown to the downside, we can be looking for a very juicy, potentially swing long trade coming right down to the target of our triangle. However, if we take a look at this trend line, we just kind of move it to the upside, we can see that we are coming to the Fibonacci golden pocket retracement of the entire move from the high to the low, which also just so happens to be the value area high of the entire range, where we can look to enter a juicy short trade, shorting now with the trend, right? Because we put in our high, our low, our lower high, our lower low. Now we put in a lower high, and the trend is our friend. We can look to take a short from here. So we don't have to worry and chase price and FOMO and get liquidated. No. We just chill on the sidelines waiting for our next trade to present itself. So these are the two major zones I'm personally looking for to take my next juicy trades from. So now that we know exactly what levels we're looking for, what is going to be the confirmation to get us into these trades? Well, if we get a big drop to the downside, we want to be looking at our 4-hour momentum waves on market Cipher B, and we want to be seeing, once again, this beautiful uneven butt cheek pattern where we have a very big left momentum wave followed by a very skinny right momentum wave. That's going to tell us that we're going to get a bounce from that area. Now, if we get a big move to the upside, we'd be looking for the opposite, right? As the price is making higher highs into a key resistance, well, then we would want to see market Cipher be kind of looking like this, giving us the very bearish Elizabeth Warren eyebrow pattern, where as the price is getting higher to key resistance, Elizabeth Warren's eyebrows are very, very crooked, and she's absolutely against cryptocurrency, which is bearish. So that will give us the move to the downside. So what we can do is we can chill out, we can let price do what it wants to do, we can be sitting on the sidelines and have plans in advance to capitalize on these trades like we do in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And by the way, guys, if you want to take these trades along with us, I highly recommend MEXC, my new favorite exchange. The best fees in the world. I mean, literally 0% limit order fees, 0.01% market order fees. Absolutely great for scalping on these low time frames. Also, Bitget, my other go-to exchange, great for swing trading and stuff like that. Links in the description, links in the pinned comment. Also, if you guys are looking to learn how to do this and do it right, you can join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where every single day we do 3 live streams walking you through the live price action. We give our trade setups in advance. We give our levels in advance. It's a great community for learning. And also, we have a 25% discount on both of our trading courses right now at jasoncaspertrading.com. It's a great deal for the amount of information that you get if you're looking to do this right with a point A to point B system, so you always know where you're looking to take your next trade, stop loss, take profits, and more. I am a huge proponent of being as self-sufficient as possible. As times get more and more crazy, as times get more and more volatile, we should be stepping up, taking responsibility for our own lives, our own families, our own communities by becoming more and more self-sufficient, growing our own food, raising our own animals. Here are some things that I do every single day to become more and more self-sufficient. All right, y'all, it's a beautiful morning out here on the homestead. And when it comes to being self-sufficient, when it comes to growing your own food, there's certain things that you should be focusing on. A lot of people put way too much energy into things that are not going to be beneficial in the long term for them. And here's what I mean by that. You want to focus on growing things that have a lot of calories, that have a lot of nutrients, are easy to grow, and produce a lot of food without a lot of work. So here are my 4 go-to crops that I plant every single year. First thing, guys, is potatoes. All right, potatoes and other vegetables like parsnips or turnips, because these are going to give you a lot of carbohydrates, which will fuel you and your family, and they take literally no work, right? These potatoes, I won't really have to do anything to them, very minimal work, but these 2 patches here of root vegetables are going to produce so many carbohydrates, so many nutrients for my family. And if you have grass at all, you should grow root vegetables, tubers, because they are so easy to grow. They provide so much food. They will save you a lot of money, okay? Very, very awesome to grow this kind of stuff. The second thing is beans. Now, you can't see this here, but this entire patch is beans that are going to be growing, and beans are high in protein, they are high in nutrients, and they are also very, very easy to grow. And so if you combine the beans with the potatoes, with the root vegetables, now you've got yourself protein and carbohydrates. And of course, I recommend growing squash as well, guys. Squash is wonderful, full of nutrients, and again, the seeds, a lot of protein. So now you've basically got protein and carbs, and this stuff produces a lot of food for you. You don't really have to put a lot of work into it. And if you have grass, if you have any space, you can grow this stuff. And the last thing that I like to grow is chickens, y'all. I love chickens. I actually love chickens. Not only do I like them, I like their personalities. What's up, chickie? But they produce eggs every single day, which is a great source of fat, a great source of protein, an amazing source of minerals and vitamins that it's hard to get from other foods. And in addition to that, if you're raising them for meat, you can eat the chickens, right? It only takes maybe 100 chickens a year to have about 2 chickens a week. Not so hard if you're hatching your own eggs. So if you combine these 4 things together, guys, you can really produce a lot of your own food. Very, very nutritious, very, very healthy lifestyle, and it's really not that difficult to do. That is it for today's video, guys. May God bless everybody in the name of Yeshua, Jesus, the Messiah. Even if you're not religious, I still pray you and your family are super blessed. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the bell, share this video on MySpace, on Twitter, on Zanga, and all your social media platforms that these young kids are into these days. And guys, I don't know what else to say except for peace.